Good Erev Shabbos. Parshas Nosai has a very unique bracha that we have in this week's parsha. It's something that many of us have done, our parents have done with us, and that is Birkas Kohanim, which there is a custom, and this is quoted actually, if you want to see the history behind it, it's not a Gemara, it's actually based on a sefer called Sefer Ma'avar Yabuk, and Sefer Chaim to the brother of the Maharal Prague. This is where it comes from if you want to look a little more into it, in Sefer Minhag Yisrael, Siman Reish Ayin. In fact, it's interesting, the Friday night, the Mogan Avom writes that there's a minhag to go and kiss your mom's hand, Api Kabbalah. Again, it seems to be a little bit strange and exactly what's the meaning behind the kissing of mommy's hand and the blessing of the father to the children. So, I'll tell you what I think. And this just happened recently. One of my children came over to my wife. He said, I was listening to a shiur. He was exercising, listening to a great shiur by, I think, Rabbi Mechanic. And Rabbi Mechanic said on the shiur, he said, you know that at the time of the bracha that the father is giving the child, it's a very special moment. It's a meaningful moment. It's a certain connection that the child and the father has. And therefore, my son came over and he said, I want it to be meaningful. And in fact, from that point on, which is only a few weeks ago, something very monumental changed. First of all, my wife started giving brachas too. And as I pointed out, it seems that the real custom was by the mom, that there was a certain special connection between the child and mom right before Shabbos or when Shabbos comes in. In fact, in the Sefer, he explains that one of the reasons for the brachas is because it could be that the father cursed his son, got angry at his son, and therefore, as the Sfarim HaKadoshim say, the holy books write that Shabbos is a letter of tashuv, to return. We want to return. We want to go into Shabbos. We want to begin the Shabbos with a new, fresh connection. So recently, my wife was telling me about it in a very beautiful website. It's called Alpha Beta by Rabbi David Foreman. And it's very unique. In fact, if you want to try to get your kids to fall asleep and you want to listen to a good shiur, it's Gavaldik, because it has a lot of these character pictures. And at the same time, he says beautiful chidushim, really unique chidushim. And he was speaking about the brachas Friday night. And it helped me be able to stop, put my hands on my son and my daughter, and try to connect. And how to connect through the actual words of the bracha. In fact, there's a machlekes, very beautiful machlekes between many different achonim how to do the brachas. Do you do two hands or you do one hand? So the Yavitz writes you should put two hands, just like smicha is done. On the other hand, others write that a person should use one hand. Why? Because it says you should use one hand which has 15 joints, keneged the 15 words in Birkas Kohanim. Okay, what's the point? Hands, one hand, two hands. You want to make a connection. And you want to put your hands on your child's head. And you want to think about what you're saying. And this is actually why one of the opinions that says why many don't have a custom. You don't have to feel bad. You don't have this custom. You never grew up with this custom because of Rabbi Menachem Mendel from Rimenov, the big tzaddik. He writes that we don't make this bracha. We don't give kids our brachas every Friday night. Why not? Because a bracha used to be precious. But what happens? Chaz v'shom, it becomes like, I don't want to say like a shakol nibidvoi, and the way sometimes people make blessings, it becomes like just rote, nothing special. So they stopped. They only did it once in a while. In fact, many have the custom to just do it Erev Yom Kippur. So this is what I suggest. I suggest tonight, if you have the custom and if you like the custom, and if you want to connect to your child, and this is the best way to connect, is put your hands on your child and think about the brachas you're about to say. Yevarechecha Hashem Yishmerecha. So this is me'in what I heard from our David Foreman. Yevarechecha is a source of blessing. It means a lashon of continuous growth. Yevarechecha Hashem Yishmerecha. I want my child, my dear kid, I want you to continue to grow. And Hashem should protect you in your growth. Yo'er Hashem ponav elecha v'chuneka. Think about the idea that Rashi says, that Hashem shows us a smile. Rabbi Hashem, help me that I should smile no matter what path you're taking, no matter how difficult your growth is, no matter how difficult the challenge of bringing up children is. that I should still have a very special connection. I should be able to smile. Yisa Hashem panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom. He should bring you to completion. Yisa, He should raise you like Parshas Nasai. He should raise you to the greatest potential that you could get. These are the simple thoughts. Maybe it's not so simple. And then kiss your son and your daughter. And feel like there's something special. Make it something special. Like my child said, my son said, it's a meaningful moment. Chaparai. Take advantage. Hatzach and have an amazing Shabbos.